Good morning. Welcome for Flosstube number 32. Grab your drink. I'm drinking coffee. I need a couple more cups. Most definitely. I've been busy this week. I got 2 finishes. 2. Yes, I'm happy. Extremely happy. This one I will be making into a pillow for my granddaughter. It says her name, McKinley. These are the unicorn letters from the Cross Stitcher magazine of March 2020. Are they not cute? This reminds me of Cam Newton doing the dash. Oh, adorable. So, McKinley's is done. I got 5 more to do. Not all the same print, but 5 more. But my big finish. Now, the frame I wanted it in was going to chop off her head. So I put her in this one just to test it out. But here is my dark queen. Is she not gorgeous? Put my initials in my little charm for the year. But she is gorgeous. Look at all that bling. Magic swirling through her. And I had gotten the bead pack. This bead was not in it. I found this in my jewelry making, and I just thought it fit perfectly with the fresh pearl ones over here. This is not real. These are fresh pearls. I love it. I love how she turned out. But, yeah, she's not going to stay in this frame. I just lightly have her pinned in. I was trying to get an idea. I used to work in a frame shop, so I know how to do it. But I'm going to get a bigger frame because I want to add some border up top and bottom. At the smallest I'll need is a 12 by 16, I think it is. I think that's it. So yeah, those are my 2 big finishes. I ended up for her stitching 843 stitches for the week, and then I finished her. Then for McKinley's name, I ended up stitching 1,900 stitches, and I finished her. I did 3 letters. So. But this fabric is by Bee Stitched Me, Flamingo, 18 count. This fabric I dyed myself using Rit dye, purple and teal, royal purple and teal. I so love her. I cannot wait to get her in a real frame. I'm going to put spacers on and get the glass on it. And I know what kind of frame I want. I just got to find it. But for now, she can handle right there. I was just mainly trying to see the shade of gold. The one I wanted her in was more like the Trident. But oh well. Okay, other stitching that I did during the month. I mean week. 1 week, not a month. Oh yeah, if you don't know, Flosstube is where I go over what crafting, stitchy crafting I've been doing. Like cross stitching, crochet, which I have not touched in forever, but I do have plans on. I mainly do cross stitching and crocheting and a little bit of quilting, which I got plans for. But, okay, for my full coverage Friday, full coverage for the week, I did underwater dolphin and turtle. And right there is the top of the first fish. Well, there's this little fish. I mean, bigger fish. So I got 1,201 stitches in this whip this week. And let me show you a bigger picture of that if I can find it. Went to the doctor. Got the shots of my knees. My knees feel so much better. I can actually walk. Okay, so underwater dolphin and turtle. It is that fish right there that I'm at. Yeah, I got a long way to go. But I'm putting this one up for this week. Then I also worked on the new normal, but I did not get 1,000 stitches in for the Crystal Academy for my extra credit. I got 538, 58, somewhere around there. But basically, right there. This area right here is what I did. So, I worked a lot on McKinley's name. This week, I will catch up with this one. I want to put in at least 2,000, maybe 3,000 to make up for last week. I am loving this. Oh, and this fabric, it's 18 count Opal Ada by B Stitch Me called Cobbler. And I love it. The new normal is this whip. And let me get a picture of it for you because, of course, I don't have it on top. And that's the new normal. It's a long dog sampler. So right now, I'm right up here. Looking around that cat there. But it felt so nice after working with all those different colors just to have a single color to go by and just black. And that's it. So I might be working on this one more this week. Well, I know I will. Okay, so let's see. Oh, that's all. Not yet. Okay, then this week plan. I've still got plenty of Flamingo by B Stitch Me. I will be doing Kylie's name and Serenity's name on it. So all three girls will have the same fabric color. McKinley and Kylie both wanted unicorn letters. So I'm doing Kylie's next, and then I'll be done with the unicorn letters. And then I've got to check the alphabet and see which one Serenity wanted. But I want to do Kylie's, have hers done by the end of this month. So at least 2 days on hers. Oh, and this is just a little pouch I made myself. So 2 days on that. Let's say 2 days on the new normal. My time's running out. That's 4 days already. Okay, then for Fancy Folk Monday, I am going to work on one. I'm getting in my witchy mood, my Halloween mood. This is another one from a magazine, and I cannot remember which one, but it's a Halloween fairy. Now I have changed her colors. Instead of muted purples, I'm going with stronger purples. So this is the fabric and where I'm at now. This is what I will be working on today. So instead of muted brownish purples, I'm going with grays and purple. And this fabric is, yes, I know it's all a mess. Guardian by Be Stitch Me. 18 count. Yep, 18 count. And I'll be working on her. I have not worked on her since March, when I started her. So she needs some love. So I will be doing that today. So that's 5 days taken up. My days are running out. And I stitch every day. I really do. Because I can't do much walking. My knees are so bad lately. But it is what it is. But the last whip, which I'm going to be doing for the homework, and I'm trying to get a picture. Let's see. Go this way. Okay. For homework in Crystal Academy, we're on season 2, book 1, The Lost Hero, task 2. Yeah. And we have to spell out the word Olympus. And it's got to be an object in the whip. I wanted a whip that I could find everything in. And I got one. Once Upon a Fairytale by Aimee Stewart. Now, in here we have, for the O, the ocean, which is right down there. We have a lantern, which it's somewhere in this area. Then we have a yellow flag flying in the center there. Don't know if you can see it. There's also the moon, a princess. There's several of them. A unicorn, which is, I think, right there. It's hard to see. And a ship on the bottom. So, Olympus, all together. So one day, Once Upon a Fairytale. And let's see where I'm at now. Because it's been a couple weeks since I had this one out. Now, this is done on, let's see. Come on out. 20 count, Zygarde. Easy gridded. It's still very big. And let's see, where are we? I'm still on the first page. I was doing color completion, and now I'm filling in the boxes as I go. And I'm going to do that all the way through with parking the threads. So I basically have the top 3 rows done. That's where I'm at now. I want to get 1,000 stitches in this. Yeah. For each one of the letters, we got to do 150. So, yeah, 1,500. So, yeah, I've definitely got to work on that quite a bit this week. Okay, then, if you've noticed, my hands are a little bit bluish. I did some dyeing. Carla, being crafty, dyed some fabric. And I love dyeing my fabric. And she did a galaxy. Now, only difference is, I did not have any of the opal essence. But I did have some metallic fabric paints. I'll put the link to them down below. And then I had some red dye. This piece that I dyed, the Galaxy, my Galaxy, because there's several projects, different fairies and things I want to use on them. It's 27 by 36. So, yeah, it's big. But it turned out gorgeous, I think. Yeah, there is definitely some spots on it. That's okay, because I will be cutting these up into smaller pieces. But let's see. Let me see. There is spots on here that metallic comes out better than others. It kind of turned out like splotches of metallic, which to me looked more like grouping of stars, you know? So it's very subtle. But I loved it. I love how this turned out. I'm going to be doing some more when I get some opal lesson fabric. But I'm very happy for the projects that I want to do. That will work out perfect, I think. Then, okay. So, Nora Corbett has a new pattern out. Ah, it turned it off. Why did you do that? Yeah, there. Okay, come on. Cal Lily Bride by Nora Corbett. Now, our wedding was purple roses and white calla lilies. Next year is our 10-year anniversary. I got a piece of linen. The calla lily bride is not very big. It will fit on this, but I dyed me a piece of fabric, a linen, into this beautiful purple. And it's got some metallic in it too, some gold and some silver, if you can see it. I loved how it turned out. I love it. But, yeah, okay. I'm waiting for the fabric. I mean, not the fabric, pattern to come in, and then I will be starting her. My goal is to have her done by July 7th of next year on our anniversary. So I gotta get busy with her. But I got that fabric done. I bought that pattern. It has not came in yet. I'll show you once I get it. The only other haul I got was from Quilt a Day. Quilt in a Day. This the free pattern they sent me with it. Then I got Springtime Sewing. I like these. I love the little gnome. And it's got several different patterns in it. Then, as y'all know from last week, I got from Keepsake Quilting my back quarters, and it was the Spring Breeze by Canvas Studios. So I went on there, I found a pattern I like. I love the collection so much. So I got a little charm pack. This is all the fabrics in the collection. Gorgeous. Now, I got 3 yards of this one for the backing. Then I got another one of these. Some more of this. This one. This one. And this one. And then for my solid color, I couldn't find any that I liked in my price range. That was just a solid color, because I wanted a little bit of a print. So this is by the same company, but it is from a different one, and I think it will work out beautifully. See, it's the same shades of blue. So this will be my border and some of the solid colors in the quilt. I have enough to make a twin size quilt. A twin size quilt for my granddaughter Serenity, if I get it done. And that's all my haul. That's all my haul. That was plenty of a haul. Trust me. But it is what it is. Okay. Now, for the groups. I already told you in Magical Studies what I'm going to do. Crystal Academy. We're still on the field trip until August 16th. So next week. I finished my field trip yesterday. I earned 50 points for completing it toward my group, and then, which is the blue scrubs. I can't even say it right. Whatever. And then I get a choice of 25 extra points to go to the group or change one of my whips for the courses. I like all my whips. I like how I have them, and I'm going to stick with them like they are. So I'm going to just use that, tell them to use that 25 extra points toward my house. Okay. Then, so I got no homework for this week. I'm already caught up with all the spells. So I'm just going to be working on extra credit for there. Then, Survival of the Stitchiest. I'm in. Valhalla Settlement. We just finished the feast. I'm one of the assistant healers, so I'm working on that stuff. And we're also building a house and adding plumbing and bedrooms to it now. And that's the game plan for this week, I think. Unless they pull something up on us. Then yesterday I joined 2 other groups. I know. The Valhalla Summit got me in trouble. They posted these groups, and it's like, oh my God. They posted 3. I joined 2. First one I joined was Stitching Around the World. It's basically the same group of people that I'm in with Survival of the Stitches with some extra ones. And right now, we're the House of Mayhem and Mischief. Or maybe it's Mischief and Mayhem. I can't remember. But we've already stitched our way to Puerto Rico. Now we're in Puerto Rico helping to build a casino. And one thing I like is you can stitch on anything and your stitches count toward it. So I don't have a prompt like in Magical Stitches. Whatever I stitch, I can add those stitches to it. Which is the same way with Survival of the Stitches. So, then the third group. I know a lot of people don't like Harry Potter and all. Well, she ain't going to get a penny from this because it's just a Facebook group. So, it's the Harry Potter cross-stitching game. And I'm in Gryffindor, House of Gryffindor. A lot of the same people. We're up to 20 people right now, if I remember right, yeah. And first thing we had to do was 500 stitches on anything to earn your robes. I did that yesterday. I joined yesterday. Got it yesterday. Then, next I've got to do 200 stitches to earn my wand. And then 400 stitches to earn my bed. I plan on finishing those today. And then, now this group just started yesterday. So that's as far as we've gotten so far. But I'm excited. So to Crystal Academy, I have set projects that I work on each week. Magical Stitches, I fit with prompts. Then the other 3 groups that I participate in, it's any of my stitches. So whatever I'm stitching in for Magical Stitches and Crystal Academy, I can double dip them into the other groups. So I'm excited. I'm having fun. I have also been working on my spreadsheet. I will post the link down below. And I'm keeping up with my daily stitches now. I've got some info still to log on. You can see all my whips, ones I have started, the ones in being kitted up, or already kitted up, or already. Yeah, lots of stuff. I'm having a blast. This is my happy planner for the week. Not much down there. My goal is 500 stitches a day. I typically do between 500 and 1,000 a day because I don't work. I do what I can, but I have to sit a lot. My doctor does not want me exercising no more. He said my bike, my stationary bike, if I'm careful and if my knees are not hurting, I can go swimming, but I don't have access to a pool anymore. So it is what it is. So I'm sitting a lot. So I stitch a lot. I also listen to audiobooks a lot. And tons of floss tubes. So if you have a floss tube, share it with me in the comments because I won't watch. I already watch a lot, but that's okay. I love watching floss tubes. But that's it for the week. I hope everyone has a blessed day. I hope everyone enjoys seeing my progress. I'm so happy with her. I gotta pull her out one more time. Is she not gorgeous? Oh, that bling. Oh. It feels so good to have a finish. Yeah. So, she's finished. Maybe I'll hit it lucky and that'd be my screenshot. I doubt it because it always has me doing these weird faces. And it's like, okay, whatever. But, yeah. She's gorgeous. But anyway, those are my plans for the week. If you have Flosstube, add them below. If you have any suggestions of how I can make my channel better, tell me below. I love hearing from y'all. And I hope everyone has a blessed day and a blessed week.